To start out the month of December, Braden Holtby has been on a hot streak. He has not allowed a single goal in the month of December while playing some very formidable offenses such as Montreal, Detroit, and Tampa Bay, and no slouches in Florida and Winnipeg either. And over that time, the Washington Capitals have outscored their opponents by a total score of 14-0, heading into a game against one of the highest scoring offenses in the NHL. The Washington Capitals are on the road to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to take on a team that you've actually already seen in the series, the Pittsburgh Penguins, but a team that we face at a very interesting time. The Pittsburgh Penguins have scored the fourth most goals in the entire league behind the Dallas Stars, us, the Washington Capitals, and the New York Rangers. And Braden Holtby is in the midst of a very good shutout streak, 5 games and running. So to start out the game, Ovechkin bringing it up, gives it to Backstrom, and he shoots and scores on the very first shot of the game, 10 seconds or 15 seconds into the game, and the Capitals have already given themselves a 1-0 advantage. You'll see the replay right here. Just heading on up the ice, Ovechkin is going to make a nice saucer pass or little, hit pass over to Nicholas Backstrom, and that would go in. So John Carlson giving it up to TJ Oshie, passing it over to Alex Ovechkin, stops and rips a slap shot, and now it is 2-0 Washington Capitals. First 2 shots of the game have both scored. In under a minute, the Capitals have given themselves a huge advantage, and with Braden Holtby's recent shutout streak, that might be enough, given that we're one of the highest scoring offenses in the game. We should give our goalie a really good lead to work with. But that was not enough, evidently, as now Evgeny Kuznetsov, less than 20 seconds later, would come up and rip a wrist shot right there, which would sneak around the goalie Marc-Andre Fleury, I believe, was starting this game. Soon we would see Jeff Zatkoff, though, as the game would actually get uglier than this. Evgeny Kuznetsov, nice shot right there from him. Just bad reaction by Marc-Andre Fleury. And now second period just starting, Ovechkin carrying it up. Orpik puts it behind the boards. Ovechkin comes in and gets a wrister through all of the Penguins defenders. They were all standing in front of the net, and he got it through all of them. That takes skill, and Alex Ovechkin's got a lot of that. The best player in the NHL at scoring goals, and I personally believe in general, but he is at least the best at scoring goals in everyone's mind anyway. So 4-0 now it is. The Penguins have it, and they are trying to get something going. A nice pass to Sidney Crosby in front of the net, and Braden Holtby lets that one in. I personally think that was a very soft goal, and you'll see on the replay that it kind of just went 5-0, and it might have been just because Sidney Crosby is a good player, but at the same time, I just kind of think it was a weak goal given up by Braden Holtby. He has a 4-1 lead, or 4-0 lead. He's probably really doesn't care about giving up a goal. Yeah, it just kind of goes through his legs or around him right there. It's not a very inspired reaction from Braden Holtby. It goes, right around him and behind him, as you see on the RoboCam right there. And now we have the puck on the penalty kill, and the passing in this year's game is terrible. It went all the way back to the point and switched my player. And on top of that, Braden Holtby just did not react well enough to that puck, I don't think, against David Perrin. It's really not, that's not a player who has a lot of skill. You really don't need to do a lot to save a shot from him. But it was just a bad play on our part. Because the passing in this year's game is way worse than it was the year before, and there needs to be some sort of icon pass or something. But 4-2 now late in the third, and it looks like the Capitals have pretty much won this. But Oshie and Orpik and Ovechkin combined for another goal once again. That's 3 assists for Orpik and Oshie, and 3 goals and an assist for Alex Ovechkin on this amazing night for that group. It's 5-2 Washington Capitals now, and we'll see the final 30 seconds of this following the replay of Alex Ovechkin's goal. The Pittsburgh Penguins defender just falls asleep right there. And here's the final 30 seconds. You're trying to get another goal right there, and he goes in and out of the post. Now Ovechkin shoots it on. Once again, we're really just trying to kill time. Ovechkin gets it once again, passes it over, and it's a nice shot, but it gets deflected right there by the goalie's pad. And now there's going to be a save, and we're going to come out for a face-off. We won the face-offs advantage 19-11 so far in this game. Now our third line is out there, giving it over to Brooks Light. Can't get that one to go, and there's only 10 seconds left, so it really doesn't matter. They're not going to be able to score 3 goals in 10 seconds. They're not even going to make it really all the way down the ice. Holtby freezes that. 2.2 seconds left in the game, and it's really looking like a sure thing at this point. There's no way that the Pittsburgh Penguins can win this game, but we're still going to have to go out there for the last 2 seconds. We lose the face-off, so, it gives them a little bit better face-off numbers, but still, it finished like 19 or 20-12, I think. And the Washington Capitals take one on the road. Not quite a shutout, but still a very good score, 5-2. Holtby had another great game, and he actually increased his save percentages. He only allowed 2 goals, on 50 shots this game. The Penguins had 50 shots, and the Capitals only had, I think, 32. So really, it's just about how good your shots are, not how many shots you get, because the Penguins had a lot of shots, but not a lot of high-quality shots, and the Capitals were working on getting good shots to go in. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy. Stay tuned for next edition of Washington Capitals Hockey.